Oh, here we go again. Another woke corporate crash out. A feminist CEO destroys another traditional brand name. So, they send me in to save their dumb asses. But don't worry, I won't tell you to eat here.
Sydney Sweeney.
If you view wokeness as a terminal illness, as I do, then you're naturally going to go through the stages of grief when you're dealing with that illness. And one of the most prominent stages of grief is going to be denial. The people who are terminally woke deny that anything is wrong, deny that they've destroyed their brands or franchises or companies through wokeness. They cling on to the very last. This happened with Alyssa Heinerscheid at Bud Light. This is happening with Kathleen Kennedy at Disney Star Wars. There's no executive on earth who would survive what Kathleen Kennedy has survived, the failures that she has visited upon the most successful IP in the history of Hollywood. And she's still trudging forward as though Disney Star Wars has been a success. It hasn't, but they're in denial. And this is what's happening right now with Cracker Barrel, a CEO that reminds me a lot of Kathleen Kennedy. Listen to her deny that there's anything wrong with the Cracker Barrel rebrand.
Honestly, the feedback's been overwhelmingly positive that people like what we're doing. I'll give you another soundbite. I actually happened to be in Orlando last week with all of our managers. We bring them together and every other year. And the number one question that I got asked, Michael, was, how can I get a remodel? When can I get a remodel? How do I get on the list?
Oh, really?
So because the feedback and the buzz is so good, not only from our customers, but from our team members.
Has it really been so good from your customers? Has it really been? This is the same Cracker Barrel that just lost close to $500 million in stock valuation over the past tenure of the CEO. It lost 20% over the last 3 days since the launch of this rebrand. So I don't think so, but now Cracker Barrel is doing the exact opposite thing that it should be doing. Cracker Barrel is dismissing critics of its new logo as a vocal minority, claiming the chain is moving in the right direction. So ignore your paying customers, ignore your fans, and then insult them. I cannot believe they're taking this page out of the Hollywood, Disney, Marvel, Disney, Star Wars playbook. But here we go. Attacking the fans. This is the next thing that happens. This is the denial stage. And Cracker Barrel dismisses critics as a vocal minority, while rival restaurant adds to backlash. Text-only design, companies' menu changes and remodels of restaurant transformation. Here we go. Cracker Barrel is saying it's the customers who are wrong, not us. Cracker Barrel Old Country Store customers have been vocal in social media for their disdain of the recent transformation of the Tennessee-based restaurant chain. These voices grew even louder after Cracker Barrel unveiled its new logo. The new logo does away with the illustration of an old man leaning against a barrel while seated in the chair. Instead, the text-only logo uses typeface in the background. Cracker Barrel rolled out a new menu, including breakfast and dinner options, and refreshed all of its restaurants, something that nobody asked for. Although Cracker Barrel Chief Marketing Officer touted the changes as bringing fresh energy and craftsmanship to our guests, many people had a different perspective. Benny Johnson, didn't know I was in this article, YouTube content creator and conservative influencer, based in Florida, wrote that it's absolutely horrible. When will they learn? And the response was resoundingly negative. Not a cracker or a barrel in sight, one person wrote. Steak and Shake now has attacked Cracker Barrel, and Cracker Barrel is lashing out at its customers. Cracker Barrel executive said that they've been listening to what guests ask for, and examples of what guests ask for are things like spaces that feel brighter and less cluttered, and more booth seating and more seating options, and our guests are comfortable with us. She said the fan favorites like the rocking chairs are not going anywhere. The things you love about us will stay. Okay? Very pleased with the trajectory of the remodeled stores, says a Cracker Barrel spokesperson. Feedback from both the guests and the team members have been overwhelmingly positive and enthusiastic about the refreshed shopping experience. So the Cracker Barrel executive tells Fox News Digital that they've been listening to what guests asked for, and they gave it to them. They want things to feel brighter and less cluttered. Is that what you wanted? You wanted the logo to change? The things you love about us will stay, but that's not true because they changed the logo, and that's what people love. And they changed a lot of the things that people already love about Cracker Barrel. like not serving alcohol. The Cracker Barrel spokesperson says they're very pleased with the trajectory of the remodeled stores. Feedback from the guests and team members have been overwhelmingly positive, but your stock tanked and everybody hates you online. Everyone's trolling you. Cracker Barrel added that there may be a vocal minority who feel differently. However, strong performance of these locations affirms that we're moving in the right direction. We hope people who haven't yet visited a remodeled store will visit us and experience the country hospitality we're proud to display with every single dish. Wrong direction. Everybody is trolling this. Oh, wait, a woman won't admit that she is wrong. This is hilarious. Cracker Barrel has learned nothing. They're blaming the fans. Let it be forever known that Cracker Barrel CEO have destroyed their careers. They spit in their customers' faces and tore down decades of brand loyalty to be woke girl bosses. Now they've joined the former Bud Light marketing idiot Alyssa Heinerscheid as the three most abysmal women you could ever hire at a company. Cracker Barrel is up in heaven with these other logos. Here you go. This is Steak and Shake doing some trolling. Sometimes people want to change things just to put their own personality on things. At Cracker Barrel, the goal was just to delete their personality altogether, hence the elimination of the old timer and the signage. Heritage is what got Cracker Barrel this far, and now CEO wants to just scrape it all away. At Steak and Shake, we take pride in our history, our families, and the American values. All are welcome. We will never market ourselves away from the past in a cheap effort to gain approval of trend seekers. Just a beautiful, beautiful thing to see. A perfect response there from Steak and Shake. There's only one person on the planet who can save Cracker Barrel. It's like, okay, there you go. It's like, hey, Cracker Barrel, here's a thought. It's great. Little known fact, Cracker Barrel was a Nashville Pride sponsor. You want your money to fund Pride events when you go to Cracker Barrel. Yeah, Robbie Starbuck's been on an absolute tear against Cracker Barrel, getting a bunch of leaks from the inside. And like this, information packet creating LGBT safe spaces inside a Cracker Barrel corporate. Will not tolerate heterosexist cisgenderism comments and actions. Look at that. This from Cracker Barrel, just insane. Look at that. There it is. The Mount Rushmore of girl bosses destroying